I think it was generally a very safe area, and crime wasn't a particular concern to me.
I think they're probably fairly average for the eastern suburbs.
I don't come to fights with it. The where I live is seem to be very safe. So yeah, I'm not really concerned.
Yeah, I think they're pretty average. Generally speaking, I would say there wouldn't be any more or less than anywhere else, any other suburb in Box Hill.
I'm not sure because usually at the night time I won't walk out. I just stay at home. So, but the daytime I think it's okay. But lots of my friends said, be careful my bed, be careful everything. But so far so good.
I think they're probably too high. Yes, I think they are too high.
What makes you think that?
I think, well, perhaps because we see that in the newspapers and also because we see it on TV all over Australia, in Victoria particularly. So I think everywhere is too high.
Well, just concern. I understand it's risen generally around Melbourne, and it is a concerning trend. Yes.
No, not really, because I think the onus is on the people with the cars to make sure that there's no valuable items in the car that people can see, and once they see them, they want them, so they'll break into the car. So I think really the onus is on the person that owns the car.
Not as such, but you hear of other people, not people that I know of, but you hear that it is a huge problem. Yes.
Not stories from other people. I've had my own experience.
I had your own
Yes.
experience. Could you elaborate on that?
Mainly my fault. I left the car unlocked inadvertently near my house. When I was within 25 metres of it, someone still managed to get in without me noticing.
Oh,
Yes.
that's terrible to hear.
Wasn't good.
That wasn't good. What happened exactly?
I lost a handbag. It was stolen from the car. I did recover the handbag. A very kind person actually handed it into the police station some years ago. This was, yes. Very good, yes. But things were stolen from it. It was a waste of the person's time, really, to steal, because there wasn't enough there to steal. But they did it.
Actually, one of my friends, long time ago, at least half years ago, and then she lived just nearby Box Hill Central, and then one afternoon, 4 o'clock, I remember she went home, nothing happened, but 6 o'clock went home. Someone broke into the house and then stole something. So even the afternoon still happened. But eventually not call, it's ask the police to come, but just take some fingerprint, something like that. But yeah, but just lost little bit things, not just few hundred. That's it. Not much. Yeah.
Well, my car was broken into a couple of years ago, which was a worry. It wasn't a very it was an old car at that time, which is good, and nothing much was stolen. But does make you feel a little bit unsettled. It was in my street as well, near my house. So, so it is a bad thing when it happens.
What did you do afterwards? Did you go to the police or?
Yes. Well, I checked, of course, that nothing was broken and no damage was to the car. But I did report to the police. They weren't particularly interested.
Really?
Well, yes and no. There were a couple of cigarette butts that they'd smoked or dropped in the car, so they were sent off for analysis. But they really just thanked me and said, no, nothing will probably come of it, and we'll be in touch. But they never got back to me, so that's what happened.
That must have been a bit of a shock for you, wasn't it?
Well, yes and no. But I've dealt with police in my work, through my work, and they're very busy people, so they don't investigate everything. Yes.
No, the biggest crime that I have is in a car parking building with supermarket trolleys. That's the biggest crime.
Yeah, I think I should do more police patrol, and people should lock their car and leave everything in the car, but hidden things so avoid people will break in and yeah.
Better lighting, probably. People taking responsibility for their own cars by locking them. Better lighting, probably. People taking responsibility for their own cars by locking them. People taking responsibility for their own cars by locking them. Better lighting, probably. People taking responsibility for their own cars by locking them. Better lighting, probably. People taking responsibility for their own cars by locking them. I don't know what else. No.
Well, ideally, you'd want more policing, and that's, I think I read somewhere that it's in the cards, but at the moment we just have to, be very careful. And when you have kids, you do worry a lot about them being out. Yeah.
No, I think that once again the onus is on the person that owns the car, and sure, if there's an opportunity, people will take that advantage and steal things. It's no different than a house. If the house is open, they'll come in and pinch whatever they want to pinch.
Well, that's a good question. Well, I understand that the types of cars that are stolen or broken into are generally older models with the lack of security features. So, a couple of things: perhaps education about people's security and how better to secure their cars, and what other improvements could be made to the security of older cars for people. So it's perhaps education, if anything, but and probably engagement with youth as well to attack the causes of crime. That may be a good thing, but that's a very difficult issue, of course, and there's no easy answer to these things.